Today I want to do a review and tutorial swatch video of the Too Faced and Kat Von D's Better Together set. I got two of the sets. This is the first set that I'll be showing you. It comes with a really cute pouch. It has the Gerald's dog and then cat on each side. So this is the lining. It's really cute. It comes with 4 products. So the first product I'll be showing you is the Too Faced Love Flush So Happy Together blush. This is a like a deluxe sample size blush, and I believe it's exclusive shade to this set. I do love all of these Love Flush blushes, and this one is a sort of like a shimmery hot pink color. It definitely has a shimmer to it, but these blushes are kind of stiff, and I did have to pick up quite a bit using this highlighter brush because it is a small sample size, and that's why I decided to use a Luxie. This is a Luxie highlighting brush that I got from Ipsy Glam Bag, and as you can see, the pigmentation on this is it's pretty decent. So and then I put a little bit too much on this one side, and as you can see, the hot pink is definitely showing a lot more prominent on that side. So it is kind of pigmented once you, I guess, break through the first layer, but this has a highlighter kind of look to it. And then the next one is the Too Faced. This is the Candlelight Rosy Glow. It's basically 2 different highlighters in one. One is sort of like an soft champagne like pearly finish, and then the other one is a pinky toned, but once you swatch them, like once I swatch them, they kind of look very similar. It just the pink one has a slight pinkiness to it, and the other one is a little bit warmer. So I applied this with the same brush on top of the cheekbones, but honestly, I think this is a pretty subtle highlighter, or maybe it's because the Love Flush blush I applied earlier has so much, I guess, shimmer or sheen to it that serves as a blush highlighter 2-in-1, and maybe that's why this highlighter went on almost looking unnoticeable. I don't know, but it's my first time using this highlighter. They do sell in their permanent line in a larger size, so yeah, it's pretty subtle, I think, as you can see, apply all over. So there are 2 lip products from Kat's side. This is another exclusive shade called Muse from the Kat's lipstick line. And this color is really pretty. I applied this first. It's kind of like a rosy nude color. It's more like a medium to deep rosy nude color, but it has some type of like a metallic sheen to it. And surprisingly, this formula feels a lot more smoother than some of the, I guess, full-size Kat Von D's studded kiss lipsticks that I own. Because some of the full-size ones I've purchased, I used before, they were a bit dry, especially the metallic one, but this one's really smooth and looks really flattering. So this shade is the liquid lipstick from Kat Von D side. It's called XO. I think it's also an exclusive shade. It's sort of like a deep berry red color. It's really pretty. I'll show you in a bit. So this is the second set that I picked up. This one contains like I guess 2 palettes in one, and then also a full-size Kat Von D's Trooper liner, as well as Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So as you can see, this is magnetized palette, which I think is very genius and it's very different and unusual. Of course, obviously, the Too Faced side is the light pink side, and the Kat Von D side is the black one. And this is the full-size Better Than Sex mascara. I tried it before, and the Trooper liner is my favorite felt tip liner. So this is the Too Faced side, and it opens up so it forms a full heart. Otherwise, it will be like half of the heart. And then when you know, magnetize them together, it forms a full heart. So I think the design on this set is really cool. and I don't know, it's really refreshing. And they have messages for each other inside of each palette, and each palette contains, well, at least the Too Faced side contains 5 shadows. And so I'm using the lightest shade in this palette first, and I'm using an eyeshadow brush. Just use this as a base, and this is the shade BFF. This is a light beige color. um, I'm going to swatch all of them on the back of my arms, so you will see how they look, how they swatch. I applied this on my bare lids. I didn't use any primers underneath. Then I'm using a synthetic, sort of like fluffier blending brush, and I'm picking up Lovely, which is a matte soft pink color. It's a really soft pink color that it barely shows up on the eyelid, so I did have to build up a little bit more with this. I applied this all over my eyelid as well as in the crease, so this is pretty much like my base and transition color. Next, I'm picking up Heart of Gold, which is in like a khaki, like olive green color. It's very metallic, as you can see, and I'm applying with a small sort of like precision blending brush. You can probably use this with a standard eyeshadow brush as well. I just pick up this one. It doesn't really matter, but this color is really gorgeous. So I just apply it on the main lid area, and I'm doing 2 looks in one, basically just showing you like one side of the look. And then I'm picking up Better Together, which is a sort of like a deep purple with rainbow shimmer in it. But once you pick it up and once you apply this on the lid, the shimmers doesn't really show, so it becomes more of a matte deep purple color, or even has a hint of gray in it. And I'm using this weird brush. I don't know, it's like a weird liner brush. And I'm also applying a little bit of this on the lower lash line, so basically top lash line and lower lash line, because I want to create more of a, I guess, daytime soft version, soft look. Because I think I want to, basically play around with this palette, with this set, so that I can create 2 different looks using 2 different palettes, and then just like building one on top of each other. And this one has a little bit fallout, as you can see. And then I'm just kind of like using the same brush with Heart of Gold. I didn't dip back into the shadow. I just pretty much just used the same brush to kind of blend out everything a little bit. So I decided to put on one light coat of mascara, and I just decided to bust out the mascara that comes with it. Why not? I do have a deluxe sample size. I like this mascara. It's pretty decent. I don't know why the full size formula feels a bit drier, a bit different than the deluxe sample size one that I've used in the past. I don't know, maybe this is too old, who knows. But this is a decent mascara, but this is just one light coat. So that's the Too Faced side. And next I'm going to sort of like upgrade the look by applying, I blotted off my lipstick first, and then I applied XO, which is the liquid lipstick. And I'm applying with this rounded weird lip brush or eyeshadow brush, whatever you want to call it, but it's like a toothbrush brush. And I didn't want to go full on with the lips, so I decided to apply a little bit and then blend this color out, and it gives a really, really pretty berry, sort of a berry tint. As you can see, it's like a berry stain, actually. So if you don't want to do the full on liquid lipstick look, then you can totally just like shear it out of the liquid lipstick and then turn it into a stain. And I think it looks really flattering, probably more comfortable too. So I'm using a pencil brush, and I'm just literally building on top of what I had earlier. And this is the Kat Von D side, and this color is Swoon. It's a really gorgeous metallic red color. I think everybody who reviewed this palette or this set loved this Swoon color, because it's super pigmented and it blends out really easily, and it's just a really unique color. But not so unique in the sense of Kat Von D, because you know, like when I think of her, I think of red lips and black eyeliner, that type of like goth glam type of look. So I'm blending it out a little bit with the blending brush that I used earlier. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing a voiceover this time, just because I don't know, I feel like doing something a little bit different. So next I'm taking yours. No, not yours. Whoops. Darling. Darling is a really unique color in my opinion. It's kind of like a pewter taupe. It's like a metallic pewter and taupe mixture. A mixture of both. Because it feels like it's more like a pewter. I don't know. It looks like a taupe color in the pan, but once I apply it, it looks a little bit like a pewter color. So I'm just basically applying this on the from the middle part to the outer corner, and then I blend it out with the blending brush. So kind of like, you know, blend a little bit of the red and that color together. Then I'm taking yours and Devotion, which is a matte gray and a matte black. Both colors are really intense. So I'm just picking up both using the same little blending brush or detailing crease brush, and I apply this on the outer corner. Not too precise because we're going to blend it out with the blending brush. And I'm using like circular motion. As you can see, it's like a circular motion, just swirling around and blend the colors together. But of course, you know, like you gotta have to be able to work with colors that actually blends out nicely, because you can have like really chalky and patchy colors, like matte shades especially, and then they don't blend well, and then you look like a hot mess. So next, I'm going to mix a little bit of Darling and Yours, which is that metallic shade, and the matte gray, and applying the mixture on the lower lash line. I just end up like mixing colors together and see what they give me. So I'm also mixing Swoon and Love Struck. Love Struck is sort of like a nice, I don't know, it's like a champagne color. It's very shimmery. So I'm mixing that with Swoon to give it more of a rosy red tone on the lower inner tear duct. And then I guess I just decide to blend out a little bit more. And then I darken up the inner corner, or the inner 1/3 of the lid with Swoon, that red color again, because it got blended away earlier. And I just really like this. I think it's interesting to put that red on the inner part of the eyes, because you know it's kind of different, right? And then also helps to bring my eyes closer together, because if you can see, I have pretty wide set eyes. So I usually like to, you know, create the illusion that my eyes are a little bit closer together. So I like to put darker shades in the inner side. And then I found like a little deluxe sample size of the Trooper liner, because I don't want to bust out that full size one, since I rarely use liquid eyeliners now. So I'm using this little deluxe size one, and I'm just winging it out on both sides, kind of just lining it from the inner corner to the outer, and just really wing it out. And then I applied one more coat, or maybe two more coats of the mascara, both on top and lower lashes. And this is what it looks like after the mascara. So this is the Kat Von D side, and yeah, it turns out pretty cool. And I didn't have a hard time, you know, blending out the shades on top of the Too Faced side. So I think they work really well together. So let's go on with the swatch. This is BFF and this is Lovely. Both are very dry, I guess. And Friendspiration is a really pigmented bronze color. And Heart of Gold, which is the one that I put on my lid for the first look. These two are quite nice. And then Power Couple is a dark brown with like gold shimmer. But the shimmer doesn't really, you know, translate that much. Once it's applied, it's pretty much like uh, it's matte. Same thing with Better Together. This like deep, semi-metallic, grayish purple color. So this is a Too Faced side. I mean, it's not bad. It's pretty soft for daytime look or a soft smoky look. So the cat side, first I have a really nice, like, well, not that nice, I guess. It's kind of powdery. This Porvita is a matte white shade. And then Love Struck is a little bit weak, I guess. And then Darling, which is that outer half shade. And that weird, like, pewter taupe shimmery color, which I think is pretty unique. And then Swoon, which is like, damn, you know, like, what? Yeah, this color is gorgeous because I think it's not a matte red, it's like slightly metallic red, so it gives a nice reddish sheen. And then yours is that matte gray. I really like this color. I don't know why I'm really into like gray color. And then Devotion is a matte black. So it's a pretty decent black. I mean, it's not like the black is black, but it's a decent matte black. The formulas are all pretty nice on both sides. They blend out pretty easily. And I like both sides. I think you can create different looks using them individually as well as together. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future videos.